All right. Whew. I've got a fishy day ahead. There's a few videos. I thought I'd start off with this one because, well, you know, brisk walk is gonna brisk walk, right? And I kind of want to discuss it because, like, I've got different feelings about this. And the deleted tweet, I'll show you what it is below. The stupidest Mortal Kombat name in the community says, if a FT3, so meaning that, like, you know, when you get in Combat League, it's literally the first to 3, right? That's what it means. Set is putting your mental health at risk with hospital scares, asthma attacks, and eye pain. You've got bigger problems with yourself, and other people are not at responsibility to solve for you. This is why you shouldn't paint your nails if you're a boy. I'm just saying, man. Just don't do it. Don't do it, right? The fumes. Now, while I agree to a degree, right? This is the original post. It says Combat League needs to be first to 2, just like MK11. I agree, 100%. It's too long, right? You get locked in. This is the problem. MK11, you could deny any match you want, even in ranked, right? I've tested it. Not only that, got stuff on my desk. Not only that, right? Takes too long. Can't deny. You get locked in with someone that clearly is just sitting there either cheating or cheaping. I don't care, they're both the same to me as far as I'm concerned. You're sitting there taking 50% of my health because I miss on one punch. It's a dog shit game. Right, I'm sorry, but it just is. Okay, when the average person can do it or program it in, it just is. And don't give me that, oh, only cheaters are on PC. Because there are devices out there that do it for every console out there. So don't even get started, right? They've been cheating on Call of Duty and shooting games on consoles for God knows how many decades now. It can be done. They say the amount of breakdowns and exhaustion I've endured during the very first season of Combat League is actually ridiculous. First to 3 is absolutely draining and not healthy. The stress, my heart racing, my eyes twitching, it's honestly getting to the point that I can't play the game for my own mental health. Please bring back first to 2, thank you. Brisk walk, you don't feel bad about saying this stuff, man, because you don't have feelings. I feel bad for even thinking about this. This legit has to be a meme. There's no way somebody's having mental breakdowns over Combat League first to 3. Right? Now, this is hilarious. This shows you how out of touch, and actually, you know what? They're not out of touch. They're purposely obtuse, right? The main problem with people with Combat League first to 3 is not because of mental health deterioration. That's effing insane. It's connectivity issues. No, it's not. It's not just, like, yeah, that's an issue, but it's not just, that's not the main issue. The main issue is the core game. I love this. First to 3 is perfect for fast-paced gameplay. What fast-paced gameplay? Dude, does anyone not play Tekken 7? Load up Tekken 7, or any other fighting game actually. You get through rounds just like that. It is fast. And in Tekken 7, you got 3 rounds apiece. You can go up to 6 rounds as the final round. That's nuts. Actually, hang on. No, 5 rounds, sorry. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's right, yeah. It is right, yeah. Anyway. I think. Doesn't matter. The point is, though, that there's actually more rounds in a Tekken 7 match. In general, that's whether it's casual or ranked. But you get through it really fast because the combat is fast. This dude's saying that this MK1 is slow. It is really slow. Look at the combos. Right? Oh my god, I'm having nightmares about it. Right? Now, I don't think it's the fact. Like, this is the thing, right? So going back to this post. I don't think they said that they were going to hospital though. If this is the only post, right? Hang on, sorry. I don't think they're going to hospital. They didn't say they're going to hospital unless there's other ones. It's been deleted, right? But this is a greater issue with NetherRealm, right? Remember when MK11 was out and it came out that employees there were actually researching like actual like cadavers, you know, researching online cadavers, looking up brutal ways that people could be destroyed and stuff like that, you know. Actually, that would have been before MK11 came out because the article came out after MK11, but that would have happened during the development cycle of MK11, right? These people actually got PTSD from it because human beings are not meant to see people in a state of completely and utterly destroyed, you know, sort of depictions, right? We're not meant to see people decapitated and stuff like that. And these people, for whatever reason, decided to research this stuff to get the detail and whatnot involved. Now, I don't agree with that. I think you should just do a fantasy, you know, like if you're going to make something, just do a fantasy out of it. You don't need to research this stuff. I don't need to see the intricacies of an eyeball falling out of somebody's head or anything like that. I don't need that, okay? The problem I have with that whole thing is that good old Mr. Ed Boon didn't say shit. He didn't come out and say, actually, you know, that was a bad thing. You know why he didn't say it was a bad thing? Because he knew it was happening. Because he's the creative director. And this was happening, obviously, in the creation of Mortal Kombat 11. Therefore, he would have overseen this stuff. He definitely would have heard about it. And then when the article broke after the game came out, he didn't come out and say anything about it, saying, you know, we don't want this to happen to people. Like I said, the average person, you know, like, that stuff is horrific to see. Horrific to see. Could you imagine being a paramedic, you know, and going to accidents and stuff like that, and seeing not just people and, like, you know, adults, but kids. Like, it's really bad. Now, going back to the Kombat League, playing in Kombat League is not even close, right? However, and there's been articles and videos that have done this in the past where companies have figured out the catnip, the drug that drives people to keep them playing certain games. And that drug is FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. That is the reason why Kombat League has rewards. I've been saying this for a little bit now. The rewards need to be taken out of Kombat League completely. It should just be about rank. I played some rank last night. I was using Zafina for the first time in ranked in Tekken 7. I got my ass whooped multiple times. Jump back out, tried a couple more things, jump back in, won. But the difference is though, is that when I'm losing, I'm only taking the L. I'm not getting demoted, I'm not losing points and being dragged away from rewards that I want in the ranked mode. Because every other fighting game creator, except for Ed fucking Boon, seems to realize that having rewards in ranked play is actually very, very toxic. That's the reason why we only have literally a handful of characters that show up in Kombat League, and less than that with cameos, because people see the rewards, they want the path of least resistance, and that's why we have these gigantic combos out there, because all it is the ability to grind through this content faster to get those rewards. FOMO. Because if you don't get them, there is no other way to get them. There's just no other way to get those rewards. Right? They should have made it so that offline people can get them, or online people can get the exact same rewards in two different ways. Because people love to play offline content more than they play online content in fighting games. This is how it is, right? Whether you like it or not, playing online is not content. It's just interaction, okay? It's not content, okay? And tying rewards to Kombat League is the reason why this individual is like this, right? I have felt rage I've never felt before playing Kombat League, because not only do you get, you know, you take the L from the cheapest and cheatiest players that you can imagine and come across in a fighting game, but then it pulls you further away from those rewards. These people aren't winning because they're good. They're winning because they copy and paste clown combos from the internet, put it in their little program, you know, and then make it player 1, player 2, so depending on which side they're on, they just press either button. That's why they come out picture perfect. That's why that when one of the first few hits might kill me to end the actual, like the full fight, their combo still keeps going. That's interesting, isn't it? They'll literally go through the entire 400 to 500 hit damage combo, even though they've killed me with the first 10. Like the first piece of 10 damage, right? And I'm sitting there watching this going, that's really interesting. Why are you doing that? Is it some big dick energy thing, or is it the fact that you press the, you know, the button and it's just playing it out? I don't know. But what I do know is that Kombat League, as far as like what most people think, is the worst. And now we got the new season on the horizon, which I think might be dropping tomorrow or whenever, and it's going to have stuff in there only in Kombat League, because NetherRealm are idiots. NetherRealm don't give a shit about whether or not Kombat League is good or not, because NetherRealm, along with Warner Brothers, are trying to monetize the shit out of you, and they don't care about whether or not you're actually having fun. Now, obviously, if you're getting to this point, this is bad, stop playing it. But I actually understand. I know what it's like, because there are people out there, most people out there don't play like a cheaping bastard. Most people out there are just trying to fight and have some fun, and they feel that when they go up in rank, they're coming across people who are going to be at their same skill level, but there is no skill level. There is no matchmaking on skill in this game. The way it works, my son literally tried it. He never played Kombat League at all. He jumps into Kombat League. First match, he's playing against Lime, right? So they're both level 1. 400 to 500 damage combos done against him. He looks at me and he's like, wow. Like, he's 18, so, you know, he's not like 12. He's like, wow, this is bad. I'm like, yep. Your daddy ranting and raving over here, because his computer's over there. I'm not ranting and raving for nothing. It's literally the worst. And I've got other videos that'll be coming out today that'll showcase that they don't care. They just don't give a shit. And I'm sorry. I know there's people out there, I've seen them in the comments, I've seen them on Reddit, I've seen them on Twitter. They defend Ed Boon, he's got no choice, no choice. Shut up. He's the head, he's the creative director. And he didn't come out and say, you know what, we never should have asked our employees to go to these lengths to create this stuff. Or if we found out about it, we should have shut it down. No. Because he doesn't give a shit anymore. Got a video coming up. Mortal Kombat sold 3 million copies. Yeah, because it's the name. Because it looked like we were going back to the roots. That's a whole other video. So no. This is the Kombat League, like this is an extreme example, I'm assuming. But that's because it's so broken and unfair and just an absolute dog shit system, because as I've mentioned many times, there are no defensive options to combat this sort of level of absolute ridiculous. It doesn't matter whether you're fighting against a level 1, it doesn't matter if you're fighting against an Elder God, it's all the same. People are just copy and pasting the combos from their favorite ketchup and mustard clowns, you know, or anyone else that's put this stuff out. They get online, and because there's rewards, it makes it 1,000 times worse. Let's see how many people play Kombat League properly when you take the rewards out of the game. Don't have rewards in online play. I will always support that it should just simply be that you want to level up because you want to get better at the game, right? That's it. You want to see your rank go up so you can see you're improving. When you rank up, You got lost in, oh, I'm an Elder God. Nah, you're not an Elder God, bro. You just found cheap-ass ways to win. That's not skill. Right? You were using a broken system and exploiting it, like Super. There's no skill there. You're just cheap. Right? I can beat people like that, but it is a hell of a lot of work because it's on me to know how to defend every single possible combo and combination that they have out there. That's not skill. That's boring. And this whole game is boring. Now, to this person, I say, just don't play it. Eventually, one day, and I don't know what platform you're playing. At least on PC, we have options. There will be options to get all the stuff one day, right? This stuff doesn't matter. It's in the game, right? I would even be down. Not that I really want to encourage Warner Brothers to monetize anything, but I would simply be down to the fact that you could spend some Dragon Crystals to just get the rewards in Kombat League and just call it a day, right? Because I tell you what, man, this is a joke, right? There are so many people walking away from this game because of this sort of crap. And I'm not saying, like, this is an extreme example, but there are people walking away for basically it just being so poor gameplay, lack of options, not being able to deny certain people a certain pings unless they're over a certain amount, not being able to simply deny the match. You lose to someone 3-0, and then you immediately get paired with them again. And then if you pull out, you lose points. Like, it is the most broken system, and they do this on purpose. They do it on purpose because they know it's going to fuck with you. And that's why I can't stand it. Because these people are shit. They knew Kombat League was bad in MK11, and they brought it back and made it worse. Anyway, catch you next time.